All right, we're going to talk about solving equations with infinite or no solutions. And the interesting thing about this is that there's no difference in process. All you're going to do is solve an equation, and then your result will tell you what kind of solution you have. To this point, all of the solutions have been just one. So x equals 7, x equals 9, whatever. But there are different options depending on what you end up with. So let's just get started on this. Solve this equation. It's one of those situations where I have variables on both sides, but I need to simplify this one first. So over here, I have 5x minus 15 because I didn't do anything to it. On the right side, I need to distribute. When I distribute the 5 times the x, I get 5x. When I distribute the 5 times the negative 3, I get negative 15. Just simplified, haven't solved yet. Now, taking a look at that, it looks like they are the exact same thing, and that may make you think about some stuff, and it's legitimate. But for right now, let's just assume that you didn't see that. You didn't recognize they were the same. Let me just continue with my process. That's usually to get either this term over here, or let me take this term over there because I need to get my x's together. So I'm going to subtract 5x from this side. If I do it to one side, though, I must do it to the other. Well, when I did that, it got rid of it. That's what I expected. That was my goal. What do I have left over there? Just this negative 15. Well, over here, it just so happens that those cancel out as well. And what do I have left? Negative 15. So I've done good math, and in that process, I've gotten rid of all of my variables. I don't have an x anymore. After doing all of that, I still have a statement that is true. So negative 15 is equal to negative 15. No matter what my x is, I am going to get a statement that's true. Let me say that a different way. If I plug in any value of x, I'll get a true statement. That means it's a solution. If you remember what we talked about with solutions, a solution is whatever makes the equation true. This is saying that it doesn't matter what x is, it's going to be true. That means I don't have just one solution. So you can't just say that x is equal to negative 15 just because you see negative 15 twice. X can be equal to 7, it can be equal to negative 500, it can be anything, and you'll still get a true statement. Because of that, your answers will be infinitely many solutions. Right? That is your answer. You cannot answer with one number for x if there are infinitely many of them. Now, another way of saying that is all real numbers. I will absolutely accept either one of those. They mean exactly the same thing. Now, let me slide over a little bit. Let's take a look at another example. And in this one, let's say 2x plus 3 times this quantity, x plus 1. And let's set that equal to 5x plus 4. All right, so in this example, same idea. We're just solving an equation. I see that I need to distribute first to simplify, so let me do that. Boom and boom. Let me bring this down to be 2x. Let me distribute 3 times x is a positive 3x. And then a positive 3 times a positive 1 is a positive 3. Now that's equal to 5x plus 4 because I didn't do anything to that side. Well, over here, I see I can combine some like terms. When I add those two together, I get 5x. I'm going to bring down the rest of this because I didn't do anything to it. All right. Well, again, I'm going to assume that I don't notice anything. Let me continue to do what I usually do. I subtract 5x from both sides so that I can get rid of it over here and put it over there. On the right side, I have just this 4. On the left side, I realize that, same thing happens. I get rid of the 5x on that side. But now I end up with a statement that is not true. Since 3 is not equal to 4, regardless of what x is, I'm going to get a statement that is not true. So when I get that situation, I actually have no solution. All right? There is no solution to this. So over here, when we did regular good solid math, we ended up with a true statement, and our answer to that would be infinitely many solutions, or real numbers, all real numbers. Over here, we did just some solid math. We got rid of all the x's. We ended up with a statement that is not true, and our answer there is no solution. That's the difference between equations with one solution, like the usual ones, infinitely many solutions, and then no solution. All right?